Hello, Amandine here. Welcome in your writing meditation to transform your emotions into opportunities, purpose, and power. And today we'll talk about fear. And yes, I know fear is a taboo in our society, but the reality is that we do sometimes feel anxious, worried, uncertain, shy, insecure, afraid, and even panicky, right? And the other reality is that your fears and anxieties will amplify if you don't recognize them, if you keep ignoring them. And they will even explode and lead you to behaviors that don't serve you, like anger that we covered last week, right? And that is what I want to help you too in this episode. Fear will never disappear, and I've learned that the hard way. Trust me, it will always come back in your life in an uglier form, and at those specific moments you want to step forward in your life, you want to start a new project or a new relationships. So that was kind of a bad news, but actually at the same time it's very important for us to be to acknowledge it, because there is a bad news and a good news. The good news is that science proves us that you can choose the emotion you want to live and create them in your brain on a daily basis. You can regulate your hyper-stimulated nervous system and learn emotional intelligence through writing and mindfulness. Even if you have had a difficult past childhood, this is my case, and this is today my passion, and that's why it's what I would love to share with you today. So keep your journal ready and let's get started, okay? Let's first create your inner security bubble right now to feel safe and creative. Anytime and anywhere you feel a little bit of fear or anxiety, okay? Start to slow down your busy brain, ground your feet on the ground, open your posture, connect your head to your creativity. Inhale on 4 at your own pace and exhale on 4 at your own pace, okay? Keep breathing slowly and deeply to connect with your body and to feel safe right now in your body with your emotions. Then go down even more in your body, connect even more with how your body feels. Get in touch with your inner world and your emotions and listen to those emotions without any judgment. Just listen. What is happening inside you right now? And when you're ready, open your notebook, and before I guide you through the messages of your fears and anxieties, just free write about what is the fears and anxiety you may feel today or regularly in your life, okay? Just listen to your intuition and write down the words on your paper. Just randomly, a few words, without thinking. And now I will guide you to explore the real message, the unconscious message of your anxieties, to learn how to self-regulate them and how to move forward on your path, okay? First, I want to start with a simple question you may ask me. What is fear? It's super important for you to know, because you cannot change what you can't understand. So fear and anxiety It's a natural way to protect yourself from something you know from the past, from a danger, a threat, rational or not, real or not. So now, visualize your fear and anxiety, okay, and write down on your paper, what is this potential threat or danger you may be afraid of, okay? Write down every potential threat and dangers on your paper, every potential dangers in your life that create those anxieties, okay? Whether they are real or not, whether they are rational or not, just put them on the paper, okay? And now we'll apply the name to tame it exercise, okay? What is your main fear? How can you name it? Okay, name it to tame it, and to reduce it and to dissolve it. What is this fear? How can you name it? It's very good. And from that, write down what kind of action can you take to reduce this fear even more. What action can you take from today? And how can you see this fear differently? Maybe as an opportunity to grow. Okay? Write without thinking and without judging yourself. Okay? How can you get out of your fear of this survival mode through action or creativity? Okay? Keep writing your fears and keep taming them. Okay? And then we go to another level of emotional intelligence with fear. Because the other message of your fear is that you want to anticipate something that may happen in your life. Okay? You may want to be prepared to deal with something new. So what is this something new you want to anticipate or be ready for? Okay, what is it? And is it really dangerous? Okay? Is it really dangerous for you? Or are you perhaps not ready to take this next step? Be honest with yourself. Dangerous or not dangerous? Ready or not ready? Okay? And now we can go even deeper to understand and release your fear and anxiety. You may feel anxiety because you're not sure how things will work out, okay? So what if it will work out? Okay, open the possibility that your anxiety will eventually be a positive thing for you. Okay? Note that anxiety is a need of security, of connection, of care. So write down what is your needs of security, connection, or care. Okay? You may feel insecure because you have lost your self-confidence, right? So what about focusing on your best strength instead? So write down in your notebook, what are your best strengths you can focus on instead of focusing too much on your fears and anxiety. Okay? Then because of your anxiety, you may feel overwhelmed, okay, because so many things are going on. So a solution here is to upgrade your self-care routine, okay? How can you take care of you even more to feel more comfortable and secure when you're triggered by your anxiety? Okay? Very good. And now, because of this anxiety, you may feel uncertainty as well. Okay? So here the question you can ask in notebook is, how can you go more often or more efficiently into introspection to be able to peel the layers of uncertainty? Uncertainty is most of the time an accumulation of different anxieties. Okay? And then because of your fear and anxiety, you may feel lost sometimes because you don't know where you want to go next. Okay? You have lost the big picture, maybe your big vision. So write down on your paper, how can you focus your attention on the next step only? What is your next step? And focus on that and feel the anxiety and the fear dissolving. Okay? Take the time to write down all your emotions of fear and anxiety and all the bad scenarios you may be unconsciously trapped into, right? Write down and feel the release, okay? The more you write, the more you realize that your fear is not that big and that dangerous, okay? Know that it's not possible to succeed if we keep repressing our emotions, and especially our fears. So you're not a bad person if you have fears. And you are very intelligent if you are able to acknowledge and express your fears. Okay, so keep your energy high and face your fears and anxiety. Listen to their messages and keep assert yourself and keep build your self-confidence. Okay? And the last thing I wanted to tell you today is that on the wheel of emotion that I will cover soon, I promise, fear is the opposite of anger, but you can also experience them together. Anger can hide fear, and fear can hide anger. So you can also rank those two sometimes. Maybe you have 70% of anger today and less of fear tomorrow. So you can rank them, and you can also listen to my podcast about anger, and also watch my 2 videos about fears and angers that I will put under this podcast. Okay. Just remember that both fear and anger get worse when not expressed. So I really invite you to practice those podcasts and videos and to get in touch with me, okay? Feel free to send me private messages to talk about your emotions, to share about your vulnerabilities. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm struggling with emotions and high sensitivity since childhood. And since I practice emotional intelligence and since I share and teach it, you cannot know how safe I feel. I'm not in danger anymore. I'm a secure person, and I can create secure attachment-based relationships, projects, and business with other people. So thank you very much and congratulations for your courage. I wish you a very good week, and I see you next week for another podcast about transforming your emotion into power and purpose. I see you soon. Bye bye.